Okay.
Okie.
Okie,
Okie.
Okie.
Okie, and welcome.
We acknowledge that we're gathered on the lands of the Blackfoot people of the Canadian Plains.
We pay respect to the Blackfoot people's past,
Present.
and future. We recognize the thousands of Indigenous peoples
From many diverse nations,
Call after home.
including members of the Blackfoot Confederacy,
of the six gates of the beat.
Akana.
Siksika.
I'm Scoppy people.
as well as other First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people.
We respect Indigenous people's cultural heritage,
Beliefs
Truth
and relationship to the land.
that stretches back in time.
We will not blink at history.
We will not blink at history.
And we will learn from it.
Okie is an invitation.
A step forward.
In Blackfoot, Oki means hello.
Okie means hello.
Hello.
Okie.
Okie.
Oki. Oki, and welcome to the lands of the Blackfoot people.
Okay, and welcome to the Accapelist Singing Therapy Show. I hope you've had yourself a lovely day. I had an amazing day. I went with a group of lovely people led by Tracy Hamilton to Blackfoot Crossing. It was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. I really enjoyed it. Let me tell you about a girl I know. She's my baby and she lives next door. Every morning when the sun comes up, she brings me coffee in my favorite cup. That's how I know, Lord, I know. Hallelujah, I just love her so. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Hallelujah, I just love her so. When I'm in trouble, and I got no friend, I know I can count on her until the end. When people ask me how I know, I smile and say, she told me so. That's how I know. Yeah, I know. Hallelujah, I just love her so. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Hallelujah, I just love her so. When I'm in trouble and I got no friend, I know I'm counting on her until the end. When people ask me how I know, oh, I smile and say, she told me so. That's how I know. Yeah, I know. Hallelujah, I just love her so. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Hallelujah, I just love her. Hallelujah, I just love her. Hallelujah, I just love her so. The power of love is a curious thing. Make one man weep, make another man sing. Change a hawk to a little white dove. More than a feeling, that's the power of love. Well, don't take money, don't take fame, don't need no credit cards to ride this train. It's strong and uncertain, and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love, the power of love. I said it, don't take money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride that train. It's strong and uncertain, and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love. The first time you feel it, it might make you mad. The next time you feel it, it might make you sad. But do be glad, baby, when you found the power of love make the world go round. Well, don't take money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and uncertain, and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love, the power of love. I said it, don't take money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride that train. Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down that eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up, and she's a running like never before. There's a speed zone ahead, all right, but I don't see a cop inside. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got me 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive. Oh, I'm taking little white pills and my eyes are open wide. I just passed a Jimmy and a white. I've been passing everything inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. Oh, I could have a lot of women, but I ain't that kind of guy. I could find one to hold me tight. I could never make believe it's all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I've been called a self-made man. Girl, don't you believe it's true? I know exactly how lucky I am standing right this close to you. It's high time I gave some praise for the ones that got me where I am today. Oh, I thank Mama for the teaching, Daddy for the preaching, the devil for the trouble that I get into. I got to give credit where credit is due. I thank my job for the money, thank God for you. I thank my job for the money, thank God for you. Well, a strong heart and a willing hand, that's always been my way. A good woman, I try and be a good man. A good job, Lord, I know I'm blessed. I'm just part of a bigger plan. It don't matter what part I am. Oh, I thank Mama for the cooking, Daddy for the whooping, the devil for the trouble that I get into. I got to give credit where credit is due. I thank my job for the money, thank God for you. I thank my job for the money, thank God for you. Well, a strong heart and some willing hands, that's always been my way. A good woman, I try and be a good man. A good job, Lord, I know I'm blessed. I'm just part of a bigger plan. It don't matter what part I am. Oh, I thank Mama for the cooking, Daddy for the whooping, the devil for the trouble that I get into. I got to give credit where credit is due. I thank my job for the money, thank God for you. I thank my job for the money, thank God for you. There's a fire burning bright at our house tonight. Slow music playing and soft candlelight. On her lips I keep tasting warm red wine. I'm there in her arms, but it's all in my mind. Snow is piled high on the highway tonight. I'm a ship lost at sea on this ocean of white. 18 wheels anchored somewhere out of Dover. I wish I could hold her instead of hugging this old cold shoulder. This old highway is like a woman sometimes. She can be your best friend, but she's a real jealous kind. She's the lady that leads me to the life I dreamed of. She's the mistress that keeps me from the ones that I love. Snow is piled high on the highway tonight. I'm a ship lost at sea on this ocean of wine. 18 wheels anchored somewhere out of Dover. I wish I could hold her instead of hugging this old cold shoulder. This old highway is like a woman sometimes. She can be your best friend, but she's a real jealous kind. She's the lady that leads me to the life I dreamed of. She's the mistress that keeps me from the ones that I love. Snow is piled high on the highway tonight. I'm a ship lost at sea on this ocean of wine. 18 whales anchored somewhere out of Dover. I wish I could hold her instead of hugging this old cold shoulder. God, I wish I could hold her instead of hugging this old cold shoulder. When John Henry was a little bitty boy sitting on his mama's knee, he picked up a hammer and a little piece of steel. Said, this hammer's gonna be the death of me, oh Lord. This hammer's gonna be the death of me. When John Henry was a little bitty baby, no bigger than the palm of your hand, his mama looked down at Johnny and said, my John's gonna be a steel driving man, oh Lord. My John's gonna be a steel driving man. My Johnny's gonna be a steel driving man, oh Lord. My John's gonna be a steel driving man. John Henry was a steel driving man, drove steel all over this land. Before I let that steam hammer get me down, I die with this hammer in my hand, oh Lord. Die with this hammer in my hand. I said I die with this hammer in my hand, oh Lord. Die with this hammer in my hand. Die with this hammer in my hand. John Henry went to the tunnel to drive, steam hammer by his side. He beat that old steam hammer to the top of the hill, laid down his hammer and he cried, oh Lord. Laid down his hammer and he cried. Laid down his hammer when he cried, oh Lord. Laid down his hammer and he cried. The foreman said to John Henry, I believe that mountain's caving in. John Henry just laughed and laughed. He said, that ain't nothing but my hammer sucking wind. Ain't nothing but my hammer sucking wind, oh Lord. Nothing but my hammer sucking wind. Nothing but my hammer sucking wind. John Henry died. They laid him down in the sand. Every time a freight train goes a puffing by, they say, there lies a steel driving man, oh Lord. There lies a steel driving man. When the day that John Henry died, they laid him down in the sand. Every time a train goes a puffing by, they say, there lies a steel driving man, oh Lord. There drives a steel driving man. No. Way back in the woods down in New Orleans, there lived a log cabin made of earth and wood. Where lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good. He never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, Johnny Be Good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack and sit beneath the trees by the railroad track. Engineers see him sitting in the shade, strumming to the rhythm that the drivers made. People passing by would stop and say, "Oh my, but that little country boy can play. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, Johnny, be good." His mama told him someday he would be a man, and he would be the leader of a big old band. And people coming from a miles around to hear him play his guitar when the sun went down. And maybe one day his name would be in lights, singing, "Johnny, be good tonight. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, Johnny, be good." His mama told him someday he would be a man. He would be the leader of a big old band. Just a kiss, just a smile, hold my hand, baby, just a little while. That's all I need, that's all I need, and I'll be satisfied. That's all I need, that's all I need, and I'll be satisfied. A true love came to me when I met you. True love means that I won't forget you. When I'm with you, I feel life is worth living. Love is so forgiving. Just a kiss, baby, just a smile. Hold my hand for just a little while. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I'll be satisfied. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I'll be, and I'll be, and I'll be satisfied. Your love keeps lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire. Lord, I'll be at your side forevermore. Now, once I was downhearted, disappointment was my closest friend. But then you came and it soon departed. And you know he never showed his face again. Your love keeps lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire. Lord, I'll be at your side forevermore. Lord, I'll be at your side forevermore. You're that one in a million. Oh, that one in a million, girl. And when I wrap my loving arms around you, oh, I can stand up and face the world. I said your love keeps lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire. Lord, I'll be at your side forevermore. I said I'll be at your side forevermore. There's a light, a certain kind of light. It's never shown on me. I want my life to be here with you. Oh, here with you, baby. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to love somebody. Oh, love somebody the way I love you. I'm a man. Oh, can't you see that I am? I live and breathe for you. But what difference does it do if I don't have you? Lord, I don't have you, baby. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to love somebody. I'll love somebody the way I love you. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. Used to spend my nights out in the bar room. Liquor was the only love I'd known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of a bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, Lord, I didn't waste it. For there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I'll stay stoned on your love all the time. I say stoned on your love all the time. Doing it right, doing it right, doing it right, doing it right. Blues bands are cooking and the drummer's burning down. Doing it right on the wrong side of town. I know a place on the wrong side of town. Blues bands are cooking and they're getting on down. Sax man play like his soul's on fire, moving like a rumor on a telephone wire. Rev up your Chevy, put your gas foot down. Doing it right on the wrong side of town. Doing it right. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. Blues bands are cooking and the drummer's burning down. Doing it right on the wrong side of town. Ain't no future dating magazine girls. Take me to the club with the hot-blooded thrills. No time for tears, worries, or sorrow. We'll boogie woogie like there's no tomorrow. Rev up your Chevy, put your gas foot down. Doing it right on the wrong side of town. Doing it right. Doing it right, doing it right, doing it right. Blues bands are cooking and the drummer's burning down. Doing it right, doing it right on the wrong side of town. Somewhere there's a mother. Oh, she's a crying for her boy. Boy is an airborne ranger with orders to deploy. Don't you cry, mama. He didn't want your sympathy. Well, he's an airborne ranger, and that's the best that you can be. Somewhere there's a father. Oh, he's a crying for his son. Son is an airborne ranger with a war to be won. Don't you cry, daddy. He didn't want your sympathy. He's an airborne ranger, and that's the best that you can be. Somewhere there's a sister. Oh, she's a crying for her bro. A bro is an airborne ranger, and that's the only way to go. Don't you cry, sis. He didn't want your sympathy. He's an airborne ranger, and that's the best that you can be. He's an airborne ranger, and that's the best that you can be. Somewhere there's a daughter. Oh, she's a crying for her dad. Dad was an airborne ranger, but now he's just a folded flag. Dad was an airborne ranger, but now he's just a folded flag. All right. I think I'm good for this evening. Thanks for joining me. Keep yourself well. We'll be talking to you tomorrow. Get a matson to my Indigenous brothers and sisters. See you tomorrow.